currently in detention at the State CID Panti. An investigation is being rounded up into the case reported against him, and he will be prosecuted. We want people to not to start tagging any association or any union or any offices to criminal activities. It is not done. Such an individual committed that act by himself and is going to be prosecuted on that. The name you have mentioned is known to every Nigerian, but is not associated with action like this. So we are investigating the Shamsideen Oladiti for the act of murder that he has committed and for all other violent crime that he has committed within the Lagos island. So, and it's strictly restricted to the suspect because crime mostly are personal things. There's no any organization, whether a transport union or an association of anywhere that encourages such an action. And we know very well that the organization that we have mentioned doesn't condone such an activities. Thank you. Team with the Inspector General of Police on the 23rd of September 2025, precisely on Tuesday this week, where he directed us that we should go back to our command and ensure that we lecture our personnel on everything he has lectured us in Abuja, and part of which is to ensure that we respect human dignity and human rights of every citizen, where we carry out our responsibilities such as crime prevention and control in the area of stop and search, in the area of preventing crimes and another area of detecting crime, that we do it with human face. We shouldn't subject Nigerians to untold hardships in the process of carrying out our responsibility. Our personnel have equally been lectured and equally warned to ensure that they don't subject the youth mostly to the issue of bring out your phone, let us search your phone, where there's a report of an incident that have to do with crime. We have the responsibility to investigate all aspects of the matter, but stopping people on the road and asking them to open their phone is prohibited. But where there's a cause of investigation leading to getting out some certain facts from those phones, we have responsibility to do so at the level of investigation at the police station and not necessarily on the road. Except if you have a prompt complaint that a phone has been stolen and the policeman is called into it, immediately we can act. This is equally very clear in our responsibility under the Criminal Proceeding Act in the country. If an offence is committed in our presence, we have responsibility to apprehend the offender, and we don't need to wait for a warrant for such an offender to be apprehended. Where we know that if somebody committed an offence and is going to take to flight after committing an offence, then we have responsibility to arrest such an offender. Where somebody is in preparation to commit crime, we equally have the responsibility to apprehend such a person. We won't wait for him to commit such crime and cause mayhem on other Nigerians before we take action on it. So our officers in Lagos State Police Command, we are doing our best to ensure that we operate within this rule of procedures as directed by the Inspector General of Police, but he has further directed that we should still lecture them to ensure that this incident of searching of phone of unsuspecting members of the public, to be calling them names, are clearly removed from the minds and in the action of our police personnel. We have equally lectured them on the need to know that every person apprehended or arrested for one offence or the other equally have right and responsibility that is expected of them under the law, and we allow them this right. We are equally going to talk about quite a number of achievements that we have recorded in crime fighting and prevention in Lagos State. On my resumption of duty, we've introduced a new measures of crime prevention and control in the state, which are yielding positive results. Of recent, there's an incident of a shooting which was captured on CCTV camera of somebody who is a bystander in broad daylight. We have apprehended that suspect and is undergoing investigation.